The future does not whisper a question, it screams a declaration. Your carefully constructed meanings are obsolete. In the humming glow of 1,000 screens, in the silent pressure of an algorithmically curated life, the individual stands not before a divine tribunal, but before the vast, indifferent architecture of the cosmos and its own creation, and the old answers crumble to dust. This is the modern confrontation with the absurd, the chasm between our human craving for significance and the universe's silent, unreasonable response. A confrontation Albert Camus diagnosed with piercing clarity, and one that now evolves in the digital and existential landscapes of tomorrow. To engage with the absurd is to refuse the leap of faith, to deny the seductive comfort of a preordained script, whether written by gods, by history, or by a utopian political ideology. Camus saw this as a state of lucid revolt, a permanent confrontation where we must imagine Sisyphus, condemned to roll his stone for eternity, as happy. His happiness was not in the task, but in the conscious ownership of his struggle, in the scornful defiance of his fate. Now, project that figure forward. Imagine Sisyphus not on a dusty hill, but in a sterile pod, his consciousness uploaded, his labor a perpetual cycle of solving meaningless digital puzzles to earn his next sensory stimulus. The revolt is no longer against a god, but against the system architects, against the very notion of a life optimized for mere engagement rather than authentic living. The stone is data, and the hill is a server farm. The future scenarios amplify this tension to a scream. Consider a world of radical life extension, where mortality, the ultimate deadline that gives choices weight, is indefinitely postponed. Does meaning evaporate when time becomes a limitless, shapeless ocean? Or contemplate a society of perfect predictive algorithms, where every choice is statistically mapped before it is made, rendering free will a quaint illusion. In such a world, the absurd is not a philosophical concept, but a lived, suffocating reality. The human cry for unique purpose crashes against the wall of deterministic code. The Socratic questioning here is brutal. If your path is known, if your end is delayed for centuries, what impetus exists to create a self, to love fiercely, to fight for a justice that algorithms already calculate as inevitable? The absurd hero of this age must rebel not by seeking an answer the universe will not give, but by asserting the primacy of the questioning itself, by choosing to care in a system designed to make caring redundant. The path forward, then, is not a retreat to ancient dogmas or a surrender to technological nihilism. It is the cultivation of a profound and personal rebellion. This rebellion begins with the conscious rejection of externally imposed narratives of success and fulfillment, whether they come from advertising, social media, or ideological echo chambers. It demands the creation of your own values through lived experience, through passionate engagement with art, with nature, with unmediated human connection. It is the choice to find meaning not in a grand cosmic purpose, but in the defiant, loving, and ethical act of shaping your own moment. In a future of potential alienation, the most radical act is to be present, to feel the sun on your skin and to look into another's eyes without a digital filter, and to declare that this sensation, this connection, is its own justification. Therefore, when the future presents its cold and complex face, remember that the absurd condition is not a sentence to despair, but a call to arms. It is the foundation of freedom. You are asked to live without appeal, to build your meaning brick by brick in full knowledge that the structure has no eternal foundation. The epic nature of your life is not bestowed by a deity or a destiny. It is forged in the daily courageous choice to persist, to create, and to love with the full, painful knowledge of the void. The stone is yours to roll. The hill is yours to climb. And in that conscious, repeated, and scornful ascent, you become the author of a meaning that is terrifying, beautiful, and entirely your own.